Oh, hey, you're finally awake. That took long enough. Oh, please, don't give me that look. I'm sure you can remember enough of what happened to you. There's the look of despair. I guess it's finally starting to click. Yup. Welcome to the afterlife. You are officially dead. How does it feel? Wrong answer. You're dead. You don't feel a thing. Oh, please, it's just something to lighten the mood. You people are always the same, just freaking out. And none of you can really accept that you're dead. I'm not even that wrong. Most people here are the same. You just refuse to believe that you're dead because you have so many things to do before you die. Well, guess what? If you had anything important to do, you can do it right here. Okay, fine. Enough with the jokes, I'll calm down, I guess. So, I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but let me first start with the obvious ones. Yes, you are in fact dead, and yes, there is in fact an afterlife. Sorry to break it to you, but the quiet is not a thing. You just get transported from one society to another. Why are you people always so slow on the uptake? What I mean by that is, have you ever heard of hell? You know, the thing they show you in those little books when you were a kid? Yeah, that exists. Oh, cry me a river. I really couldn't care less that you don't want to admit it exists. You're here. I'm here. There's millions of others here. You just have to live with it. If you just don't believe me, why don't you look outside? Believe me now? No, this isn't a city on Earth. I swear to God, how much has Earth deteriorated in the 2 centuries I've been dead? Yeah, you heard me right. Centuries. Oh, please, give me a break. Literally everybody here is from Earth. The only difference is time periods. We can talk to you because guess what? People still die, so the more modern people teach us about what's been happening on Earth. Simple as that. Now, do you have any more questions before I actually start filling you in on why you're in my house and all that? No, I don't know why I look like this. It just happens, okay? You may be human now, but that's not gonna continue forever. I don't know when. Some people change months into being here, some decades. It's a case by case basis, I guess. I mean, I grew these horns whenever I reached 40 years here, so I was one of the late bloomers, I guess you can call it. Okay, deep breaths, okay? I can see you start hyperventilating, and that's never good. Okay, fine, I was being a little harsh on you. I had a pretty similar reaction when I came here. I don't blame you. I mean, wake up from when you think you're dead, and all of a sudden, hi, welcome to a new society. You're going to be spending the rest of your measly little existence here. That's never a fun thing to accept. But first things first, you've been standing up the entire time. Grab a chair. Okay. Now can you breathe in and breathe out for me again? Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Simple as that. Still works the same way as it did on Earth. I know. Wow, breathing still works the same. Magical. seriously though, I would love to answer all the questions you have, but nobody can answer your questions. That's the thing. Nobody knows why we're here. Nobody really knows how things got this way. Hell, we're even run by some sort of king, divine being, I don't know, maybe a god, whatever. But point is, this is basically just another society. Just see it as Earth, but, well, different, I guess. Well, technically it's hell. That's what we've been calling it, at least. Well, it's the place we go when we die, and personally, a life after death seems like hell to me, and I'm pretty sure that's the people who named this place hell thought the same thing as I did. I don't know either. It's been a long time. After a few years, you stop caring, and then you just live here, you know? Right, I was going to tell you why you were in my house. Well, as far as we know, whenever you die, you actually end up, usually, at someone's doorstep. I don't know why, it just happens. And because it's tradition, usually it means when someone new shows up at your doorstep who recently died, then you have to live with them. Because whoever sent you here trusted me to take care of you. So I guess we're stuck together, huh? It's really not as bad as you think. I promise you that. You really are still very nervous, huh? Look at me for a moment. I have horns, I know that. I am not human anymore. I was at one point when I entered this place, but I'm not, and I live with that because it's been over a century. And this will happen to you too. And yes, that'll be scary, but it at least doesn't hurt. You just literally wake up one day and you're different. Transformation's complete, I guess, whatever you want to call it. What I'm trying to say is, if you want, you are allowed in this house. Because, well, it's still a society. You still get food, water, whatever. I mean, no, we don't need water and food, but we can still consume it. And honestly, if you're living in hell, might as well enjoy a good burger from time to time, right? As far as we know, you don't gain weight or lose weight. You're stuck the way you die, and then when you start changing appearance, that's it. That's just what you look like now. You're cute, apologizing for that. There is no need to apologize. Believe it or not, I'm actually one of the lucky few that retained quite a bit of human features. Well, let's just say I am more lucky than the people who are literally turning into lizards. Those are few and far between, you'll be fine. But on the offhand that you do turn into the lizard, I'll promise I'll take good care of you. Come on, cheer up a little bit. It's not the ideal situation, I know that. Everyone here knows that, but I mean, life isn't as bad as you think it is here. You don't need to eat or drink water, so there's no fear of dying. Might seem a little bit, well, actually, it seems quite a bit unnerving, living for eternity, but hey, I mean, I'm 2 centuries in, and honestly, I'm doing pretty well for myself. I have a roof over my head, I have a comfy place. What more could you really want? So, before I do or say anything else, I'll say it one more time. You showed up at my doorstep, which means if you want, if you're open to it, I will keep you in my house. You can have your own room, and we'll go from there. You can get comfortable, you can start learning to know the world. It's a new world to explore. See it as that. It's a new place. It's exciting, I guess, for the new people here. We call it hell, but really it's not that bad. Seriously, just we can go out later, we can explore, I can teach you more about this world, and you'll be fine. So, I'm going to ask you one last time. Do you want to stay with me? Very well. If you'd said no, I would have kicked you out the door this very second. But since you said yes, I guess we'll be living together for a while. And maybe, eventually, a few decades from now, you'll move out, and you'll have to give this speech to the next crybaby. It's really not that bad. I promise. You'll have a good time. I'll make sure of it.